joining me today. I'm so excited to welcome you to my first YouTube Pika card reading. And what better way to start than calling in the messages that will show you what guide your soul is currently calling in this new year and what energy you should focus on to attract and manifest what your higher self desires. If you're new to Pika cards, it's very simple. Let your intuition guide you by the stone that attracts you most, and that will be the pile that belongs to you. So let's get started. Dear pile 1, if you have chosen this stone, this is the pile for you. So let's see, what guide are you calling in this new year? Who is protecting and looking after you? So this is the white eagle. His message is to connect to your lineage, and it is the time now to heal a family wound or pattern. He is the ancestor spirit. So let's see what the card and the tarot pile says about him. So the white eagle is a Native American shaman who is dedicated to honoring our spiritual heritage. He is a world-renowned spiritual guide who has been particularly cherished by mediums all over the world. He first spoke through a medium called Grace Cook in the early 20th century. He is the guide who helps create clear channels in our bloodline and our spiritual lineage so we can access the heart of the Creator. He also helps us move into sacred ceremony where we can hold sacred space to honor a change and transition, celebration, or anything else that deserves time. He is wonderful for clearing space, and we can call on him for help in forging spiritual connections. So let's see what are the 3 cards linked to your reading. Jealousy, strength, and the card of family and house, home. So what this is telling me is you could be calling in this guide right now in order to heal some kind of family wound linked to some sort of jealousy or wound within you where you haven't been able to be seen for who you are, where you have been judged either by others or where you have judged a situation from a place of jealousy and lack that has not been your truth or what your heart really desires. So what this is telling me is this is a moment where you're healing from this, you're becoming stronger. You're either healing your own wounds and your own lack of self-esteem within you, or there is somebody that's going to be able to start seeing you for who you really are. If that is not the case, don't be alarmed, because you still are going to be able to let go of the attachment from how you're being looked at, specifically from some close relationship, family member, or very intimate connection. Maybe somebody that has been there since you were young. And you're going to find that groundedness, that family sense of protection from within. It's going to start coming from your own roots. You're going to create a home from within. So this is a beautiful energy that you're coming in the 2023 with. And I guess that's all for you today. I love you so much. Thank you for being present in my reading and for connecting with me today. I love you, and let's go to pile number 2. All right, my dear pile number 2, if you have chosen this stone, this is the pile for you. So let's see what guide you're calling in with your energy in 2023. So this is Cernunnos. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that well, but he is the guide and master of life force. It says, express your divine passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased right now. Wow, that is a really powerful card. So let's see what the tarot deck says about the history of Cernunnos. So, Cernunnos, pronounced Cernunnos, Also known as Herni, is a Celtic stag god who represents connection to the earth. He is one of the oldest recognized Celtic gods and features on the Gunderstup cauldron, a giant silver vessel from the Iron Age. He is the lover of the Great Mother and impregnates the land so that it will be filled with life. He can help us form a connection with the animal spirits and ancestors of our land. Wow, this is such a passionate guide and card. So, these are the tarot cards that are accompanying this message of your guide, explaining what energy you are currently entering 2023 with. So, this directly shows me that new things are coming into your life, a new way of being, a new way of emanating, especially your sexual energy, meaning creativity, passion, and life force, especially coming from your feminine energy, no matter you're a guy, a girl, or whatever you define yourself as, your energy is being represented through the feminine. So this is receptivity, compassion, sensitivity, connection. And it's all emanating, especially from your sexual chakra. This is clearly a moment of elevation for you. So you're going to be bringing in more joy, playful times, and you're going to also be smiling more. You're going to nurture your connections this way by just having light and uplifting conversations with the people around you. Wow, so this is a moment to enjoy, Paltu. And I forgot to mention, you will be glowing up. Your joy is emanating so much from your energy and your heart that it's going to take physical form and you will be looking more beautiful than you already do. Thank you so much, Paltu. This is the end of the reading. Wishing you all the best always. If you like this video, please comment if it resonated. I love you. Goodbye. My beautiful pal number 3. If you chose this stone, then this is the pal for you. Let's see what guide is accompanying you in this 2023. So you got Lord Ganesh. The card is so beautiful. I love the representation. So it says, it is the energy of infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Let's see what the card deck says about Lord Ganesh. Ganesh, also known as Ganapataye, is the Hindu elephant-headed god, the son of Lord Shiva, and the goddess Parvati. Legend says he received his elephant head as a replacement after his father sliced his human one off when he mistook him for an intruder. Ganesh is acknowledged as the lord who removes obstacles and is much loved by taxi drivers in India because they believe he helps them weave in and out the crazy traffic. Ganesh is a sweet-toothed, life-loving, joyful, dancing, and very approachable god. He will use his light to weave the perfect path for you. Wow. So the energy this brings in is so much abundance. Look at how beautiful the card is, how much gold and yellow, which represents money, abundance, is in this card. So let's see what tarot cards accompany the message from your guide today. So you have time, work, and you have youth. So what I can see directly in this card is time. There's a representation of time in each one of these cards. What this can tell me is you are coming in 2023 with a lot of patience, but also a lot of work being put. And all this time that you have invested in creating what you really want to manifest, especially towards work and money, is coming into your life. It's finally emerging and manifesting. You're finally going to see the fruits of all the work and all the effort that you have put in. And Ganesh is here for it. He is protecting you and guiding you into the decisions that will bring all of this abundance and money into your life right now. So as you see, there's also a ton of gold, yellow imagery, everything that I can see in the cards is so positive. You are really building a foundation towards your abundance. You are going to be gaining a lot of physical goods. And I can tell that you're walking into the year really grounded with a really strong foundation. So I guess that is it. It's a very short and sweet message, but a really positive and amazing one too. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for being here, for connecting with me, and for listening to the messages that this reading has brought to you. If you really like this reading, if it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up or a comment. Let me know what resonated, what you thought about the reading. I will be so happy to read your comments, and thank you so much. I love you. Sending lots of love and light to everyone.